Okay, guys, let's start with this. Why do people take oaths in a relationship? I mean, if you can't trust somebody or somebody doesn't trust you, why force the person to take an oath to be in a relationship with you? You're welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel and you know you love bookish things, alright? You love to talk about books, like to read books, do hit the subscribe button and the notification button too, so that you get notified whenever I post any video. So this is The Broken Bond by Grace Ukala. I didn't realize I'd read one of her books before. It was when I got this one, I read the preface, I realized I've read one of her books, The Dizzy Angel. I read it like was in secondary school, in primary school, and the main character was Obanje. That is why I cannot forget the book. I was glad that I'm actually reading a book of an author that I've read her books before. I thought this was her first one I was going to read. So when I realized that I'd read one of her books, I was very happy. She's a Nigerian writer. She's written Dizzy Angel, this and one other book. The story is about a teenage girl, Belinda, who despite life's experiences have to take care of her family because she's the first child and she's a girl and their mother is late, and also find true love, which is something that is very, very important to her, something she had wished for all her life. So the book is about her, life adventures, romance, religious experiences, and everything here is built up in suspense. With the difficulties they faced, she and her brother, partly because of their incompetent father who is a drunk, and partly because they were poor, they had to draw their strength from their mother who is late. The importance of mothers cannot be overestimated, especially good mothers. They had to live by the advices the mother was giving to them when she was alive, the kind of life the mother led, and they were trying not to fail her. And when they are facing some things, and they would just remember what the mother used to tell them, and they'd move on, because left to their father alone, if it is because of their father, their own would have gone. I really job cap for some mothers who are trying. Most mothers try. I job cap for them. The story was set 27 years after the war, which is about the end of 1990s, and most actions took place in Agbo in Delta States, in Nigeria, Benin, and there were also some actions that took place in Lagos and other cities in Nigeria. So the story is basically set in Nigeria. The themes that stand out here are majorly poverty, love, religion. There are some sacrifices one make to get something because they are poor, or they give something invaluable just to get, one security, one tiny thing, one small thing because you are poor. That's what poverty causes. There are also some things explore, like reasons why some people go to church, why they are religious. Like there's this particular character in the book, Chief Ojo, his own reason for going to church. Okay, let me read that for you. I found it very funny. He said, who knows, he might die suddenly one day, and a grand church burial would add to the glamour of his funeral and show him off as a very good man. At the funeral service, the pastor would have to say he was a very devoted Christian, a servant of God whose life was worthy of emulation. After all, he always paid his church dues and was very generous with his money, no matter how he got it. It doesn't matter if you're a ritualist, if you are a murderer or anything, as far as you donate to the church. That's very bad. I don't know, people. You know yourselves. I don't know. I don't want to judge anybody, but that's not the right reasons to be religious or go to church. If we don't live our lives the way we are supposed to live it as Christians, then our going to church is actually meaningless. Then there's where he also said that a little donation is enough to open the prophet's mouth for you. Are you a prophet? Are you a man of God? Fear God. Fear God. Please. For the theme of love, it's trying to pass a message that sometimes we get what we want in love, what we prayed, what we seek for in love, and sometimes we don't get it. I don't know why people go into bonds for them to stay in a relationship. Recently, nowadays, when we see those kind of things on social media, we see it like memes, and we see comments like, it will eventually end in massive tears. So if you're a teenager watching this thing, Look at it like an advice from an auntie to a sister. Sorry. Take it as an advice from a sister to a sister. Take no bond, especially blood bonds with anybody. Life is too large. In fact, I don't even know if it's because of the bond. Maybe it's because of now the bond that will now be pushing you to other people. So you break it, you eventually break it. You know how Satan works. So please, why do you think that people take bonds? Help me. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Please, I want to know your views. I want to know your opinions. Why do you think that people take bonds? Those who eventually break the bonds, do you think that misfortune will befall them as a result of that? Please, let's talk about it in the comment section. I want to know. That aside, the writing style is narrative from a second person's point. It's an easy read. It's easy to read and understand, and it keeps you engaged and keeps you wanting to, in suspense, and you wanting to know what happens next. I love Belinda, the protagonist. I love their courage, and her decision-making skills. I love their mother. Like, though from the beginning of the book, the woman was dead, but it's as if each time and each step of their lives, they will remember what she told them. They will remember how she lived, and they will not lose hope, and that will help them make decisions. It's her love and her memory that kept the family together and kept them going. The book is 248 pages. And the font is really large, so it's not hard to read. I got it from a local store around here, or you can get it in Amazon if you want to read it. Yeah, that is it for the book review. Thank you guys for watching. If you are yet to subscribe and you are watching, you are here, you got here, please hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up too, and it would be nice if you share it so that others will get to see it. And see you in the next video. You can maybe tell me your views about the video and about the book if you've read it, or come let's discuss about the bond and the misfortune stuff in the comment section. See you next time. Bye.